What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from PumaPlow. Welcome back to another back to Hagenstedt. I'm really loud today. Loud noises. I'm a little wound up right now. Can you tell? Just saying. I was. Wow. Before the video, by the way, really do appreciate you guys clicking on another back to Westbridge or back to Hagenstedt. It's not Westbridge. It's Hagenstedt. Really do appreciate you guys coming back. And I'm a little wound up because right before the video, and I've been talking about doing this for a while, but like some of the stuff I say to like test the microphone, make sure the levels are good, right before I actually like do the intro, and that was the second intro for this video because I did the wrong thing. And but yeah, some of the stuff I say like before that doesn't make it in the video is like comedy aluminum. I swear. At least comedy aluminium. It amuses me. I don't know about anybody else, but it amuses me. So one of these days I should make like a little compilation. That sounds like a lot of work, but it would be funny because I have. Actually, no, that's a problem because I don't keep raw audio files. So never mind about that because I would only have a few. I should start saving all that stuff and then sometime in the future make a compilation. That's what I should do. Start actually purposely saving everything. I should totally do that. Yep. Done deal. Like the idea. Because some of the stuff that I come up with like 3 seconds before I do an intro is just, I don't know, it makes me laugh. I'm always trying to make myself laugh right before I record. I don't know why. I guess that way I'm in like a good mood when I hit the button. I don't know. It's funny to me though. Very funny to me. Alright guys, so we have our OP Urses of, you know, it's a thing. OP Urses for the win with the Condor. And let's go get our fertilizer on the front. Now we do need to fill the fertilizer. He will not use all of it. Obviously, he will only use a little bit until we can switch implements and hire out the seeder itself. So it's really not bad. And yes, this tractor does look tiny on this with this Condor. So that's okay. That is all right. Okay, so we need to fill this thing. I'm a jiggy up. If I remember what button to push. We'd be batting 1,000, boys. I guess it is full, huh? Yeah, it's full. Alright, we're not going to fill the seeder. We're going to cheat a little bit and not fill the seeder. Because if we fill the seeder, then that just makes it heavier. So by not filling the seeder, it's a little lighter for the old Ursus to handle. It should work quite well. And we will go ahead and plant the canola again. I heart my canola here. Just saying. Alright, I gotta get somewhat lined up. And this is the bad part about this game, one of them. You can't zoom out far enough to see how wide your planter is. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape right here, guys. Pretty good shape if we go right here. So the way you do this is an old trick here. You start up the fertilizer. You drive a little bit. You switch to the seeder. When the seeder gets to the field, you just smack B. And he's hired. Basically, the seeder is hired. And the fertilizer, you notice the capacity or the yield down there, capacity, is not emptying at all. He is actually paying for the fertilizer as well. You can see our money is dropping rapidly, but this basically automates the fertilizing process. This is what you had to do on Farm Sim 13 because you couldn't hire fertilizers back on 13. That was a new thing in 15, and of course 17 has it as well. So kind of interesting, honestly. But hey, it does work, and it actually works quite well. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool little Farm Sim 13 hack. Now here's the part I don't like. When he actually turns around, or say he gets stuck, that fertilizer spreader is just going to keep running. So you do have to kind of pay attention to them. You need to make sure they're not going to get stuck. If there's a tree too close or something, you have to make sure that you plant some end rows or plant some grass or whatever to make sure that he can go and not get stuck anywhere because you will burn through a lot of money really fast if you don't. Okay, so there's that. We need to get back to this harvest. We need to cut some grass. We need to do a lot of stuff. I think we're gonna give up on harvest and just go cut some grass here in a minute. And actually, I may jump that seed over to the other side of the field so that he doesn't get stuck on the trees. Because if you recall, Farm Sim 13 for you, you cannot cut down trees. Which is kind of unfortunate, but that's alright at the same time. Alright, so yes, we're wasting some right now. It's okay, it's not that much. But if we jump over here, there's a tree back there. If we jump over here now, when he comes back, he won't get stuck on the tree. So there he goes. Should be good. Good old Condor. Condor's awesome, guys. Just saying. Okay, he'll be fine. Still haven't come up here to empty this combine up in 29. Just saying. Alright. So after we get the harvest done, need to sell. Like, in a bad way. We need to sell. And another advantage to this tractor over the Ursus, by the way, is this has the front 3-point hitch. So if you raise your arms up, you can put the front more on. Or whatever you want to do, which the more would probably, what I would end up doing would be the more, to be honest. So yeah, that saves you a little bit. Yeah, this loading wagon's way too big for this. Oh my god, little toy tractor. But that's okay. These tractors are kind of OP in Farm Sim, in case you guys haven't caught on yet. These tractors are like crazy overpowered, especially the Ursus. That Ursus will literally pull everything in the game. The biggest plow, the biggest, heaviest, nastiest cultivator. Obviously the biggest seeder, since I have the Condor on it right now. You slap a barrel weight on the front of that bad boy and it'll pretty much pull everything. It's actually pretty awesome, not gonna lie. So there is that. Alright. Playing with my forks because I can. Just saying. Just the way now. Just saying. And yes, they are bale forks, but they should work for the pallets as well. Over at the sheep. If they don't, I can always go pick up a set of real forks, pallet forks. But they should be just fine. So. We should be good to go. It's our first Deutz, I guess, yeah. Yeah, first Deutz tractor, so pretty cool. We did have the Deutz combine, of course. We still have one of them, actually. So that's good as well. And actually, with this loading wagon, assuming I don't have grass sitting in it, I can actually go pick up straw for the bedding of the cows. Give them just loose straw instead of having to run it through the machine and everything. So might be an option. Might go do some of that right now, actually, because I've got straw laying up here. Might just park this up here for later and go ahead and pick up some straw for the cows, because I believe they're probably a little low on their bedding right now. I am planting barley next, so I'll have plenty to bale. I will probably bale the barley straw just because why not, basically. Okay, you are done. Yeah, you are actually done. Sweetness. And you can tell, just the power of the Condor. Of course, it's a huge seeder. Doesn't take very long to seed pretty much anything on this map, which is awesome. So, there is that. Okay, you're almost full again. Kind of glad when the case combine's done and go concentrate up on the Deutz for a little while. And that would be good. Should be real good, actually. Okay. Empty, Mr. Man. Give me all your grain. This is a grain, right? Yeah, it's a grain. Wheat's a grain. Sure, why not? We're going to call it. It is. Pretty sure. Yeah, it is. No, it is. Definitely is. What am I talking about? Talking crazy talk. That's what I'm talking about. I'm crazy. Sometimes. Sometimes crazy. Well, like when I hit the gas pedal when I don't mean to, or I should say the right trigger. Using a controller after all, guys. Obviously. Obviously. Playing on my last, like, seriously, my last 360 controller. Don't have too many of them laying around anymore that are any good. I got a couple junkers laying around. There's one where, like, the X button doesn't work, I think. That was a Halo Reach controller, I want to say. Believe that's what it was, Halo Reach. Something like that, anyway. Alright, let's go grab our baler from the shop as well. Just because we can, and we have a little free time, realistically. So, go grab the baler from the shop, and get it down towards the cows, or maybe just over here. That'll kind of be our crop field. Field, what is that, 29? Field 29 can be our crop field for the animal, for the cows, which basically either wheat or barley to bale is all we need. So there's that. No big deal there. Okay. Should we head? Actually, spoiler alert. When I was fast timing to get this crop ready, there was a great demand for wheat. And I thought about stopping time and selling the whatever 80,000 or whatever I had in storage, but I decided against that because I was going to have another 80,000 to sell, and I would have taken a big hit on that second 80,000. I'm thinking so. Basically, I just decided not to, and I don't know what my problem is, guys. Oh God, there's a fence there. I keep yawning. Those are the like awkward pauses that I keep taking. I just can't stop yawning. I don't know why. I'm not tired either. I feel great. I'm energized. It was a whole thing. That's a water break, by the way. That was a water break. Got to take a couple water breaks during each video. I can't talk that long without drinking. That sounds really bad. Without taking a drink of water. Water? Is it water? Wooter? I don't know. I know it's just water. Oh, goodness. Goodness. And it's good Missouri water, too. None of that nasty other town waters that I've had. Ugh. Just saying. Gross. Whoa, I need to turn. That's another thing about these tractors in Farm Sim 13. They turn. They turn fast. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't do that on the new Farm Sim games. You simply cannot do that. They turn way faster here back in the day on 13 here, so. Kind of amusing, honestly, but hey, it is what it is, right? I'm glad they've turned the steering down. Just a little bit anyway. It makes a big difference turning it down just a little bit. And it's not bad on the controller because you can kind of just barely turn, or you can turn, you know. So it's not like using the keyboard where it's 0 to hero, you know, 0 to 100% instantly. Unless you tap, 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 I guess. Kind of gets you the same effect of not turning as sharp, but, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Alright, so take this guy to the cows. Our combine's probably needing it empty again by now. And, actually, you know what? We might as well just go either pick up or bale that field. I don't know which one we should do. Probably should bale and use the pickup wagon first on grass for the sheep, because I need to get sheep. As soon as I get grass, I can actually get sheep. So that won't be a problem. Okay, you're on your last pass, which means we can start you up, Buttercup. Switch back to the cedar, turn it on, then switch to the condor. And fire him up. And away he goes. Get our Ursus moving over there for tipper reasons. Oh, no. D-pad gets a little sensitive sometimes, yo. I wish you could set it just to spawn you zoomed out all the way. So I definitely prefer to play zoomed out all the way. Pretty well all the time, especially here on the console on 13. Your field of view is not nearly what it is on some of the newer Farm Sim games. So, yeah, I know on 17, there's sometimes where I'm like, no, I don't need to zoom out all the way. But definitely here on 13, I mean, I'm zoomed out all the way now, and it's not that far realistically. So it's kind of how times have changed, right? How games have changed over time. I mean, obviously, this is not the same farm sim as 15 or 17. 17 is the biggest leap in the series as far as I'm concerned from the game before. I mean, 15 was obviously a very good game, and I played it like a lot. And 17, of course, is a great game, and I'm playing it a lot. Minecraft has kind of taken over a bit of my life, but I'm still playing plenty of farm sim for you guys. And I will say I play a lot more farm sim. Let me rephrase that. I don't play any farm sim on a map that the internet has not seen, if that makes sense. Basically everything that I play is for YouTube or for stream, and that's just kind of true with games in general anymore. Like, I used to, and I'm not complaining about it, but I used to play a lot of games just to play a lot of games. Like Halo 2 was my game. Even Halo 3, not really, a little bit. Halo Reach, I loved Halo Reach. I want to go play Halo Reach right now. But I used to just play a lot of games. Even right after we started PumaPlow, I did just play a lot of games to play a lot of games. And the busier I get, which is not a bad thing, I just don't have time to play games like I used to. And that's okay. I mean, you're talking like, I used to play a lot of video games. And now I still play a lot, but it's all for PumaPlow in some way or another. You know, if I play this map, it's technically for PumaPlow. If I play Gold Crest by Stevie, that's for PumaPlow. If I play Stream, it's for, you know. And that's okay. And the hot yawns are just killing me today. I need to get up and go walk around for a little bit. I've been sitting at my computer too long today. I have been sitting here for like 2.5 hours straight or something. So before I record the next video, which will be, let's see, last week's Gold Crest by Stevie. Yeah, so I'm gonna go record that next. But first, I'm gonna get up, walk around, go get myself a beverage of some kind, like a Mountain Dew, and get back to the grind of recording. It's not a grind. It's fun though. Grind sounds bad. It's not a grind. It's a good grind. Just saying. But yeah, I used to play a lot. I just don't have the time, and that's okay. I'm okay with not having the time to play games like I used to. I used to get very angry at, especially like Halo. I used to get really into it, and if things weren't going my way, or my team was just a bunch of idiots, because, yeah, it was the thing. I used to be, I mean, not trying to, like, toot my horn necessarily, but I used to be really good at Halo. Like, always top couple of my team, top couple of the game, usually one or two of the game, so used to have a lot of fun, used to be pretty good, and I know somebody out there's like, oh, I'll take you 1v1, bro. No, I don't do any of that crap. Never have, never will, so. I mean, I did it a couple times and, like, destroyed people, but that's another thing. I have, like, 67,000 online kills in Halo 2 or something. I have a lot of deaths, too, but sometimes we used to just, like, mess around. In Halo 2, actually, it was a thing back in the day. You used to like, rank up, because it was all ranked. And you used to purposely rank up by winning and playing good and getting a lot of kills and all that stuff. And then every once in a while, a group of friends would convince me, and I was okay with it at the time. Nowadays, I would never do this, but back then, you would, like, lose on purpose multiple games in a row, and you would try to drive your rank down as low as you could, and that way you were playing noobs, and then you could, like, destroy them. and get all your ranks back within like a couple days. So there was one time where we lost so many games in a row. It was like comical how many games that in one night we lost on purpose. It was ridiculous. It was so many games. But we were having fun, and we were stupid, and we liked to mess around a lot and whatnot. So we had a lot of, man, I had so much fun on Halo 2 over the years playing there. So I miss some of those people. I used to know a lot of people from Halo 2 on Xbox Live. Had a really a lot of friends on there back in the day. I just lost touch with all of them. I only have like, I think 2 of them on my Xbox Live friends list anymore. And one of them like grew up in the next town over, which is kind of strange. But we like didn't know each other until we met on Xbox. It was weird. But hey, that's another story for another day. I do appreciate you guys watching another video by me here at the Hagenstedt. Until next time, guys, thank you, like I said, for watching. Really do appreciate that, guys. If you have not already done so, make sure you hit that like button for more. Subscribe if you have not already done so. And until next time, toodles.